Hi, I'm Dr. Vince Belanzi. I'm a practitioner in a wellness clinic in Austin, Texas, and we do functional medicine. The whole concept of functional medicine is getting the body to work so that we don't have the diseases and the symptoms that people deal with, and actually we're preventing or avoiding disease. A lot of what we do in the clinic is related to issues that people have when they come in. One of the more common complaints we get are skin issues. And one of the most common complaints there is acne or rosacea or things like that. And we know certain things about acne. We know that it has to do somewhat with the sebum or oil production that would coat and protect the skin. The production can be too excessive, or the pores can get blocked around the follicles, and we end up with some kind of a reaction. If there's a reaction to skin pigment, we get the blackheads. If there's a reaction where the follicle gets closed off and bacteria are in there, we can get quite an infection, the whitehead, or even into acne vulgaris. It can turn into scarring. You can even get systemic infections from it. So we do want to do things to treat the skin, and that's the first thing I want to talk about. Now, unfortunately, most dermatologists, they don't have a lot of tools that they use. They're going to use things that have side effects that we need to worry about. There's different products out there, Accutane, Retin-A. There are steroid creams. There are a lot of things that can be used in the way of treatment. So we want to eventually find a way to not stimulate the actual production of the acne or find the triggers. But I prefer to use something like this three-step program that we use in the clinic. It's by a company called Phyto Pro, and I like it because it's in 3 steps. It's all natural. It meets European standards, and we're actually going to heal the skin and then also find out what we can do to stop triggering the acne as a response. But this has a skin purifying cleanser. It just helps to kind of clean up the skin so that, of course, there's not the dirt and things like that. Somewhat acne can be tied to hygiene, not in every case, but you do want to keep the skin cleaner. So it's got a purifying cleanser. It's got a skin restoring serum that first of all helps the skin to heal, but also is very, very effective in killing the bacteria that usually are involved in the acne infection. And it's got a 99.9% effectiveness rate. That's higher than anything else out there, and this is just a natural product. So this is why I like it. We can actually clean the skin, kill the infection, and then it's got a moisturizing 3rd step that helps the skin to be restored and healthy again. So I really like this program. If you've got questions about the program, you can always call our clinic. Look in the description below, and there's information there about the product. And I'm really impressed with it. It also, the same company puts out a 3-step program for ageless skin, and it's basically a maintenance program that keeps the skin looking young and healthy. Again, it's called their Pure Daily System. What we often do is have people do the acne portion and then move on to the skin treatment. So again, if you have any questions, please look at the description below. I want to talk a little bit about acne because it is something that a lot of people are affected by, especially young people. We know that it's something that a lot of people go through as their hormones are changing, reaching puberty, seeing the hormone levels change, and also especially women at the time of menopause or maybe in perimenopause. Hormones are moving around. If one hormone becomes dominant, if there's a wrong ratio, it seems to stimulate more acne. The number 1 cause that I see for acne, though, is actually diet. And I would probably even specifically say sugar intake. If I can get somebody to get a handle on their sugar, I almost always see an improvement in acne if it's there. And people that are eating a lot of sugar do tend to have more breakouts. So sugar is, in a sense, toxic at certain levels. We want to keep our blood sugar under pretty good control. So I would say that's perhaps the number 1 cause. Another cause of acne that we see over and over again is where the body has accumulated a lot of things and it's not able to effectively detoxify, at least not through the colon and the kidneys and breathing like it should. The skin is the largest organ. It is another organ of elimination. And if you have things inside the body that are in a sense toxic or interfere with its function, then you're actually creating a situation where you're going to have health problems. And one of those health problems can eventually be the acne because your body's trying to get rid of those things that are in it. It can be persistent organic pollutants, chemicals, it can be metals, it can be other things. But again, if the skin's trying to eliminate it, often there's a reaction at the skin level, and then we see that exhibited as acne or rosacea or something like that. Histamines and other things can cause reactions as well. But again, I put sugar at number one, with a close second being hormone imbalance. And we know there's other factors in causing acne. Some people, we don't even know what the actual cause is. But what I've found in my experience is if we do some things to clean up the body, to balance the hormones, to help with the diet, we actually come to a situation where the acne has been minimized or perhaps even gone. So it's more of a detective thing. We're not just buying a product to put on the skin to get rid of the acne, we're actually finding a cause and then improving on it.